So coming to the increment and decrement operators. So the increment operators increments the value that is existing in the current operand by 1, and the decrement operator, that is minus minus, it decrements the value by 1. Let's see with an example. Here the value is pre-incremented and it is stored in A. So here the value in A is post-incremented. So the operator which is coming before the or as a preceder to a variable is called as pre-increment, and which comes as a successor is termed as post-increment. So similarly, decrement and pre-decrement and post-decrement. So these are all the decrement and increment operators that are used in C and C++ programming languages. So they are mostly used along with looping statements to increment the loop. So coming to the conditional operators, here we are using ternary operator. Ternary in the sense it represents 3. So here 3 expressions are involved in this. 3 expressions are involved while using this operator, that is ternary operator. So here we are receiving two values A and B, and another variable X is used to store the result. So here what it happens is, so we are comparing A with B. If this, that is, we are comparing whether A is greater than B. If A is greater than B, then the condition becomes true. Once the condition becomes true, then the value of A will be assigned to X. So that is, if the condition is true, the A will be assigned to X. So if the condition is false, then B will be assigned to X. So here in this example, we are just going to find which is the biggest value. So for that, the condition is written, and if the condition becomes true, then A is taken as the biggest value, and if the condition becomes false, then B will be considered as the biggest value here. So coming to the bitwise operators, here the operators works on the binary digits of an value or an character or any other data types. For example, you suppose here if a value, decimal value is 10, then it will be converted into binary values first, and then based on the binary digits, these operations can be done. That is, bitwise and bitwise are exclusive, or shift left and shift right. Actually bitwise and in the sense, so it's just like in the logic gates we are using the electronic devices. This bitwise and just compares two binary digits, and if both are 1, then it returns 1 as the output. So if any one of the binary value is 0, then it returns 0. That is, so both the digits has to be 1, that is both the digits has to be true, then only this AND operator will return true as result. So opposite to AND operator, if any one of the binary value is 1, then the result will be 1. If both are 0, then the result will be 0. So similarly, the exclusive OR and the shift left in the sense the position of the binary digits will be left shifted by 1, and the position of the binary digits will be right shifted by 1 if we use this operator. So these operators are used to perform operations on the binary digits, that is zeros and ones. So coming to the next operator is a special operator. Compared to the normal operators, we have some special operators in C and C++ programming. Here we are using comma operator, size of operators, and pointer operators as special operators. So coming to the comma operator, so they are used to separate the expressions that we use in the program. Here in this example, x is equal to 10 is the first expression and y equal to 5 is the second expression. To separate these two expressions, we are using comma operator here. So this performs a special operation, so it's coming under the special operators section. So and then this is one of the most important special operator that we use in C and C++ programming. So they have a major contribution in many of the programming in many of the applications. For example, here the size of operator is used to calculate the memory size that has been occupied by the some variable. So normally from the name sum we can get that some integer value is going to be stored in this variable. So normally an integer will occupy 2 bytes of memory when it is utilized in the program. So here the size of sum it will returns 2 bytes or 2 as output. So what the size of does here is it calculates the memory size that has been that will be utilized by the some variable. So similarly here we are using an integer value, so the memory that will be occupied by this integer value will be returned by the size of operator. So this size of operator is used in various programs for finding the size of the memory that has been utilized by the variables or some operands, some pointers or some other aspects. So these are all the operators that we use in C and C++ programming for performing various kinds of operations. And these are all the basic elements that are used in the programming languages, and they have these operators contribute contribute a very to a larger extent in the programming languages. So thank you.